Only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
And it's slammed in by Zubats.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Beverly on the wing.
Takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Now here's Beverly. Really struggled in the loss against Golden State. Great positioning on the putback.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Powell outside. And here's Leonard. And Davis with the block.
Nice.
Out of bounds. The Clippers will keep possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Bryant, the pass to Davis. From 13, the Clippers grab the miss. Outside Wall. James with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming and gets there to swat it down.
Bryant, the pass to Beverly. Shoots over Powell. Beverly shot off.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Here's Wall. And the bucket is good. Wall's got his second basket.
Boy, you love Wall's tenacity there. Takes the contact and finds a way to finish through it.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off early to a good start, B.A. You really want to build some momentum early. In some ways, it can really set the tone for the rest of the season.
Now here's Bryant. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
The Clippers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. George outside. With a step back. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
George making nice use of the mid-range look right there. Really good at creating space for that shot.
Westbrook outside. Puts up a 3.
The
Lakers with the rebound. Bryant, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Keluar lah klaim gue.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
About 3 minutes minutes gone in the first quarter. Zubac passes to George. Three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers trail. Pass to... Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. George passes to Leonard. Got it.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
And here are the Clippers now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. A nice shot by Zubac.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is James. That one's good. This game is all even. James has got 5 points.
And LeBron has added the three-point shot to his bag, especially the last several years. Outstanding at knowing when to let that three.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me.
Treated the rim like it stole something from it.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
So both teams changing it up here. The Lakers have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Pass to Toscano. Now Walker. Now Schroeder, defended by Jackson. Walker for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
Contoh masuk lagi.
And he's good on the second.
And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
Now here's Walker. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Back to Jackson. Outside Covington. Pass to Batum. 6 on the shot clock. A shot from the high post. The Lakers with a rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Reeves. Bryant with it. It's Walker on the wing.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Jackson against Schroeder. With the teardrop. They grab their own miss. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
Give a big round of applause.
Some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Hey, I know analytics shuns the mid-range game, but I tell you what, these guys have a shooter that can knock them down, and they're making it pay tonight.
Westbrook and Walker in the backcourt. Davis out there with LeBron James. And it's Toscano in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5.
LeBron led the NBA in assists during his 2020 title season, with the Lakers becoming the second oldest player ever to lead the league in that category.
Leonard. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. To the middle. Here's Davis. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Man, that assist title for LeBron. An incredible accomplishment for someone of his size, Clark.
I bet you didn't know this, BA, or maybe you did, because you are a factoid machine, but the only player taller than LeBron to lead the league in assists, Wilt Chamberlain. When you throw in winning the Bubble Championship Finals MVP, 2020 might have been Bron's finest season.
Wow, that's good. He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. George against Davis. Pass to Wall. Launches a three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
A quick decision maker. Wall is really good at reading defenses and knowing when to shoot off the catch.
Now James. Over Leonard. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Beverly, he's checked in for Walker. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers. The Clippers trail. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
George passes to Wall. Now Powell. Shoots over Beverly. Powell's shot is off.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Westbrook. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Batum's checked in. Lets the three fly. The shot by Reeves, no good. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
So for the Clippers, Kennard, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Jackson in for Wall. Zubats against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. The wide open shot is on the money.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands. And most times, it's pretty good.
And Davis with the basket on the assist from Beverly. Davis has got 8.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Kennard outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
1:58 left in the second quarter. Here's Batum. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Batum's got his first basket.
An excellent mid-range shooter. Batum feels very comfortable whenever he's rising up from there.
Here's Reeves. George defending. Pass to James. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the All-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the switch here also for the Clippers. Covington's checked in. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. Covington with it. Shoots over Bryant. They get the rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line from there.
That's his first.
Covington is always looking to shoot the ball, which in turn forces defenders to get extra aggressive with him when he's going up with the shot.
First free throw is good.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
You know, Covington's ability to space the floor and his length at the defensive end is something every team is looking for. He is the prototypical 3-and-D player in my mind.
And stolen by Covington. George left side. Fires from range. Batum's got 5 now.
Batum not known for his outside shot, but I'd love to see him knock this shot down on a more consistent basis.
Driving in. Stolen by Jackson. And here they come. Here's George. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Third team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Paul George.
That one's off.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. The Lakers have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. Oh, George with a steal. Jackson with it. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Beverly. Here's Reeves. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum's really an asset in blocking shots.
Davis from long range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, leading by 1.
34.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can improve.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, great performance here from John Wall.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Wall and Powell in the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Beverly outside. Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And here's Wall. Powell outside. Now here's Zubac. Covered by Bryant. James against George. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half. It all started with the pass, and that's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
George outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
Well, you really have to like how George uses his body effectively down low there. I mean, the defense pretty much has no choice but to foul him in that situation.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Morris, he's checked in for the Clippers. Westbrook outside. The 3 is up. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Powell. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Powell against Walker. To the wing, right side. The 3, Westbrook. He drops it from range. Westbrook's got 6 here in the quarter.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding. Let him eat. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Toscano. Back to James. They get it back. Here's Davis. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Morris, right side. Back to Wall. George outside. Chalk up 2 there. George has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Typically, there's some type of adjustment made after the timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Schroeder comes in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Batum. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
2 minutes remaining.
Walker against Jackson.
2 minutes.
From deep. The shot misses. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd. Here's Wall. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And he gets that one. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you know, LeBron's mental strength is just so focused that nothing much phases him. He stays locked in.
Morris finds Jackson. Now Wall from the arc. Batum in the post. He has 7. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Pass to Toscano. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw no good. Kennard, he's checked in for the Clippers. Good on the second one.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Jackson outside. Kennard outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's the 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Down low. Here's James. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. On Robert Covington.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact, too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Beverly comes in for Walker. Zubats, he's checked in for the Clippers.
Think about LeBron's career. No matter where he's gone, he has impacted winning at the highest level. Remarkable.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Schroeder sinks that one from the post. And the Lakers lead by 2.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Beverly against Jackson. Over Beverly. Jackson gets the bucket.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
1 second left. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And coming up is
the Clippers. 53.
And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Your Lakers
First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball.
It's time.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Davis and Bryant, the 2 big men up front. Patrick Beverly out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at small forward. That's the Laker 5. Leonard gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Inside, here's Bryant. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. George outside. Wall against Westbrook. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Lakers making a change here.
First team foul. Coming into the floor for your Lakers.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. A nice shot by Zubats. And the Clippers lead by 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Toscano. Here's Bryant. And that one's good. Bryant's gotten 4 this quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Clippers call timeout. The Clippers making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, in the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, quote, it all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs. Inspiring words, guys.
And Allie, thanks.
Wall having a big game. Many nights he beats you with his passing. Tonight, it's been his scoring.
Westbrook, the pass to Beverly. Westbrook against Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Bryant. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant, left side. And he banks in the layup. Here's Wall. George outside. Back to Wall. Beverly against Jackson. Pass to George. Leonard left side. Shoots over Davis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive, making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Beverly, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to John Wall.
Oh, I love the aggressive mindset Beverly has. I mean, that's really what makes him special. He's not afraid of getting bumped, especially when he's going to the bucket. Very few play with the same energy that Patrick Beverly does when he's on the floor. 2016-17 NBA Hustle Award and 3 All-Defensive Awards speak to his tenacity. Tough miss at this juncture. They're down 2 baskets right now.
Pass to Wall. There's the 3. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce. She's got an injury update on Norm Powell. What do you have, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers, and he was relieved that the shoulder's only bruised. Looks like he avoided what could have been a very serious injury. Obviously, this isn't at all how they pictured the start of the season. We'll have to see how this affects them moving forward.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
And with Patrick Beverly, there's a lot that makes him a special player.
Yeah, you know, some people would think it would be his hustle that stands out most. I think that might be secondary. I think it's his mindset. His grit and competitiveness combined with his hustle make him a very unique package.
Shoots from 12. The shot, no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Toscano. George defending. Here's Davis. Here's Bryant. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, John Wall.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Powell, he's checked in for Wall.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Oh, George with a steal. Powell with it. Now guarded by Beverly. Stolen by Davis. Beverly against Powell. That's good from Beverly. The assist from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard outside. Pass to George. Offensive rebound. Can't cash it in from close range. The Lakers have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Oh, wow!
Let's go!
A huge basket to tie the game!
What you expect from Westbrook coming up big in the biggest moment.
They get it again! Zubats. And Davis with the block. Beverly against Powell. Westbrook, the pass to Bryant to take the lead.
Let's go!
Great to see guys
Come back!
don't back down under pressure. Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Jackson on the wing. The 3.
No.
And
No!
the 3.
Oh, he's been in big moments before, and this experience helps Jackson deliver for his squad like
Nah,
Now
dapat
5
lah.
seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Westbrook.
Kena hold eh.
Davis against Leonard. Double team on
Anjir,
Leonard.
kena hold.
Jackson outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go
Bah,
from
kena
deep.
hold tu aku.
And out of bounds. The
Aduh.
Lakers will take it. The Lakers call timeout. They're down by 1. There's 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
I would have taken.
It's always interesting to see what the player coach has saved for a
Dia
situation
dapat
like
lah
this.
Tanjir.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
Here's James. Yes.
Yes!
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that.
3
nor
second.
will it be the last.
Gila poin ko. Waduh, ada 3 second lagi. Jangan deh.
Here's George.
Oh,
It's a
menang.
narrow victory for the Lakers. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
Menang by 1 point.
These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, AD, it was close, but you got it done. What did you see out there tonight?
Gila, intense.
Our defense took a night off. We wasn't as great defensively as we usually are, and we were able to stay in the game, but we were able to get some stops down the end of the game, and we come out with the win. But we have to do a better job defensively. Ultimately, we get the win, and we can't be upset with ourselves, but we can get better.
Never satisfied with just a win. Thanks, AD.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yuk.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players...
That's pretty intriguing, D.A. That's an interesting story. The pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Peyton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, the three stars on the floor together. Westbrook at the point, LeBron and Davis at the forward spots. Thomas Bryant is out there with Patrick Beverley. Here we have two first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. You have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team, it could take some time. You just have to be patient if you have younger guys.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board.
What unselfish play from LeBron. You can tell he wants to get everyone involved.
Pass to Hart. He kicks to Peyton. Back to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there, and a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
Now here's Westbrook, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
You know, intensity is what makes Russell Westbrook so special. He's relentless, and it's difficult for even great players to keep up with him.
A free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Second free throw, no good. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
And here is Los Angeles now. Portland making their last shot. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Beverly.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. It's Hart on the wing. James covering. Great D that time from Davis.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Bryant kicks to Davis. Beverly against Peyton from deep. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
And that one's good. Westbrook.
We all know he has the strength to absorb contact, but Westbrook also showing his focus as he knocks down the shot.
Now, here's Hart. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Beverly, the pass to Westbrook. Bucket is good. Westbrook's got 7. And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Lillard on top. He's covered by Westbrook. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Well, we know we're in the later stages of his career, but Steve, it's just simply incredible, mind-boggling really, how athletic LeBron James remains.
Kevin, to put it frankly, we've never seen anything like this. He's still getting up with ease for some vicious throwdowns, a testament to how hard he works.
Here's Toscano. Here's Schroeder, and Grant sends it back.
You see how quickly Grant gets off the floor, sending that one back. Airmail.
Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Toscano. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there it is for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Eubanks.
Nggak ada orang jaga, kenapa ke depan semua tuh?
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Now the pass to Toscano. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons kicks to Payton. Back to Simons. Pass to Eubanks. Payton looking it over. That shot off. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backcourt.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
They're going to have a nice little run.
Very nice.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Los Angeles. At the Hart. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points in close range.
Count that bucket. James has got a second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Eubanks the pass to Payton. Here's Simons. Kept alive. Here's Grant. Misses from short range.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Schroeder with the second effort, and James with the layup. LeBron's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Simons the pass to Hart. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant kicks to Simons. Shoots over Schroeder. And it's Simons missing. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Lakers lead by 12. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
10. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
On the floor for Portland. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Little out there with Justice Winslow. And it's Nurkic in at the 5, down low. Now, here's Nurkic. 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
He owned the glass in that one, too. No one could put a body on him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
One of the strongest players in the league. Nurkic is a force in the painted area on both ends of the floor.
Ryan is checked in for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Nurkic.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Davis. Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Reeves. Got a piece of it.
Good timing by Justice Winslow with the long arm to get a hand on that shot.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And Portland making a change here. Watford's checked in, and the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
Kevin McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Okay, everybody, time to get loud for your Lakers Youth Dance Team. Let me hear you.
Beverly finds Westbrook for the three. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Simon. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
The playmaking skills of Lillard. Reads defenses so well and recognizes when they've left a teammate uncovered.
Here's Reeves. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Simon's on the wing. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Watford passes to Little. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And the Lakers making a change here. Toscano's checked in. Steal. Wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Hardy's checked in for Portland.
Ganti benar ya nih. Dibalik na dia nih bang, apa kan?
Little passes to Nurkic. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is where Nurkic looks to capitalize. With these results, you understand why.
Pass to Westbrook. They could use a bucket. Nailed from three-point land. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. He's got 10.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
And a lot lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Smitty, after going undrafted, Austin Reeves was given a much larger role than anticipated in his rookie year.
Kevin, he held his own, coming through in some clutch moments and bringing intensity and effort on a nightly basis.
That free throw, no good.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Walker's checked in for Patrick Beverly. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Grant, he's checked in for Portland. Gary Payton comes in for Little. Now, here's Lillard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Clock at 6. The dish now to Nurkic. It's stolen by Schroeder. Walker in the post. Payton's there. Shot's good by Walker. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Nurkic finds Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
5 on the clock.
2 minutes.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now our veteran reporter, David Aldridge, has an update for us on Anthony Simons. David, what's the news?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer of the Trailblazers was able to update me on the situation. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see how much this hurts them. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Toscano. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. James checked in for Bryant. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's LeBron. He's got 6. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Outside, Payton. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Walker. Another shot. And that one's good. James. LeBron's got 8 points.
Dominant, I mean a dominant play from LeBron James on the offensive glass, ensuring his team gets their points.
Grant, right side. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Count that one. And now it's a 10-point Laker lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Payton, good.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Walker the pass to Reeves. Back to Walker. And so that's the end of the first half. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you. The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They led by as many as 12 points, fueled by tough defense and great offense. They were able to string together a nice set of offensive plays to finish the quarter, making their last 4 shots. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage in the break. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes that commitment to attack in the painted area.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's been getting it done is Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep beating the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
The three stars on the floor together. Westbrook at the point, LeBron and Davis at the forward spots. Patrick Beverley out there with Thomas Bryant. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. 7-point differential. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. It'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
He hits the second from the line.
Expectations for the Lakers are always high, and it's led to some disappointment in the past few seasons.
And there's the pass to Payton. Lillard dishes to Grant. On the wing, Payton. Lillard outside. Over Westbrook. Here's Nurkic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Nurkic has got 14.
Nurkic has it going on right now. Keep feeding the big fella.
Yeah, a lot of disappointment. The Lakers built a roster, Steve, of some of the most proven veteran players in the league, too.
And when healthy, that pays big dividends. But if those vets lose time to injury, it can be tough to have success. We've seen that happen in L.A., Kevin.
Beverley against Payton. Kicks to Grant. Lillard with no one around. No good. That would have tied it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
Pure athleticism from Russell Westbrook. In the face of good defense, he still gets it to fall.
Now a timeout called by Portland. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Nasir Little in for Payton. 6 to shoot. Driving in, Little. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Winslow's checked in for Grant.
Blazers substitution.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Beverley with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot goes down.
Off the dribble, Beverley is dangerous. Can turn the corner or rise up and shoot over you.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Little passes to Watford. Portland moving the ball around. Lets it go from 14. Winslow's shot is off for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Smitty, during his NBA career, Justice Winslow has proven to be a terrific defender. But when healthy,
and a versatile one as well. He's someone that can D up guards and bigs. A guy that takes pride in making things difficult for opposing players.
Hart finds Winslow. Lillard outside. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here, defending the triple.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Passes it to Little. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 8 now on the night. The shot's good from Westbrook. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Watford. He kicks it to Little. Pass to Winslow. Three-pointer, Lillard. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And Davis sends it back. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Davis tips it back. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And Los Angeles has some changes. Toscano Anderson comes in for Bryant. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And Portland with a change here, too. Eubanks is checked in. Now a timeout called by Portland. Calling for Anthony Davis, a big contributor to this team when healthy.
Kevin, AD does everything on the court that you ask of him. He can defend in space and guard just about anybody. Along with being a force on the offensive side, he's a terrific talent.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Reeves is checked in, and Walker's subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Cans it from downtown. Hart's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Portland.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
He gets it in there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The pass to Hart. Little with the ball.
Lakers foul. Austin Reeves.
Trailblazers making a switch here. Payton's checked in.
First team foul. Blazers substitution.
1:24 left in the third quarter of the game. And he banks in the layup. Payton's got 7.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Davis. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Trailblazers trail by 7. Winslow kicks to Little. 52 seconds left in the third. At the elbow, it's Winslow. High, arcing shot.
dapat po.
Here's Reeves. And he makes good on the layup. And now a 9-point Laker lead.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Passes it to Little. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's taken away by Payton. Now here's Little. He's tightly guarded. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. And that one released in time, but no good. Well, it's been an exciting game and plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Lakers lead by 9. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Portland. They trail by 9 points. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Nurkic in at the 5.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Hart the pass to Lillard. Swiped it away. Davis against Nurkic. And Davis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 7. Lillard from outside. Here's Grant. Laid in with a nice touch on the knees. Grant's got his first points of the game.
and he put on his hard hat on the offensive glass. Jeremy Grant knows where to be in these situations.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Ryan is checked in for Toscano Anderson. Payton outside. LeBron against Hart. Grant down low. Good on the shot. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Ryan in the post. He's guarded by Nurkic. And Davis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Lillard. Nurkic trying to get open. And there's Lillard on the assist by Payton.
The offensive IQ of Damian Lillard. Smart at analyzing defenses and understanding when to look to score.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
And Lillard kicks to Payton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. It's just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic. Here's Payton, and he converts the layup.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
One of those guys who stuffs the stat sheet. Nurkic is a double-double machine who also picks up a few steals and assists.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Also eats up a lot of space inside.
Greg, at 6'11", 290, he'll do the dirty work for you. He's also a powerful player with plenty of tricks inside.
And the Lakers with another miss.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Hart. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Westbrook, no good. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
Certain play in the paint from Jeremy Grant, absorbing the foul while shooting.
No good on the free throw.
Shooting for Portland.
Jangan masuk, men.
Jeremy Grant.
Please.
Taking 2 shots.
Jangan termasuk.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Bryant the pass to Westbrook. A shake, and it's sent
What
back by
the heck?
Lillard. Here's the break. That's tipped.
At the point guard position, Patrick Beverly is a great shot blocker.
And he gets it back. And here's Beverly, who brings it up for Los Angeles. Stolen by
What
Grant.
the
2 minutes remaining in this ball game. 2 minutes.
Shot on the way. And right through it. Payton's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
It's the first that brings them within 2. Both free throws
Nice,
from Bryant.
2 gol.
1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Nurkic has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look from Nurkic and a smart choice. Bucket.
Here's Bryant. And it's good. 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Lillard. Nurkic, the pass to Grant. Over Davis. And Davis sends it back. James looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the Lakers have possession. They lead by 1. Outside, Davis. Pass to Beverly. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 1. 27 seconds left in the game. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
Here's Lillard. Off the inbound. Nurkic trying to get open. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
At the line for 2.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That's why you want him at the line when the game is close. He knows how to deliver in the clutch.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play.
Just
walk it up and even.
Big time basket.
Apa ni? Dipalak niya po. Kau gila ke tu? Papalak aku. Come on, LeBron James.
No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Ay, gila slow niya. Bula.
No good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
And LeBron has been in these spots countless times. A clutch performer from the line.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard looking around. And it's sent back.
Oh, damn.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. I'll retain possession.
Damn. Aku punya defense ah.
Lillard fires away from way outside.
Yeah, manang.
Nothing shot, no good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a shot they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really,
It's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's check in with David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
First time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly.
Practice place.
Pluto ride it, it's way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really act up, you should have been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you
practice lagi ko.
It's your one and your Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they I feel relaxed, it's like they therapeutic.
Apa kan? Apa benda ni guys?
If I don't post and I go ghost, it's gonna be for a reason. Just got my reading and my reasons. I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic. Put on, man. Too easy. Y'all gon' like you don't snatch a line. I got a different places, different seasons. They playing the position, cutting off. Too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the back.
Ballin'. Perasaan ni kali bisa practice pakaian na lokal. Okay, understandable. Practice 3 shot. Okay, could hang. Ini masuk. Boom. Salah. Boom. Jauh dapat ke tu? Salah. Boom. Masuk. Indah. Practice dulu guys. Boom. Salah. Yeah.
Não traga massa. Boa mesa de xadrez, o rei não vai pelo peão. Marco a peça na mão, eu posso com a estratégia como segurança que segue vigia os meus passos na lua. Ele não importa, é igual a mim, foi. Rompe a dignidade, ele trouxe de volta. Ele tá na moda, ele muda um homem, o poder atrás da sua volta. Ele é o que você mais precisa pra ter na mão aquela. Costa. Vou querer minha cota, enquadrei
Team LeBron.
Amassado, especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou uma encomenda, não traga amassado. Amassado, especialista eu não traga amassado. Se tá na lista eu não traga amassado. Busco no asfalto eu não traga amassado. Se adrenalina é o que move o coração. Eu sou mais preciso, eu te deixo chocado. Encomenda, não traga amassado.
Dia pun buka. Boom. Kami tes dulu, tes. Akan beli yang baru gue. Tiket 26 lah saya tunggu September. Ini yang masa tu deh. Aku beli ni juga main.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence.
Murah masa tu.
Welcome everyone. Allie, it's all yours.
Rudy Gobert has had his skeptics. He said, quote, "No one ever thought I could be an NBA player or one of the leaders on my team."
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And for the Suns, The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. Coaching takes you a long way.
What the heck
it's
is
a
that?
players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Outside, Anderson. And here's Edwards outside. Towns. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Exactly what you love to see from Cat, that aggressiveness, that assertiveness on the backboards.
Paul against Russell. The 11-footer. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
Booker can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor. And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
And that's exactly how you get yourself into transition. The gamble pays off.
And so it's Minnesota with it, coming off a Suns make. Anderson with it, now guarded by Ayton. Anderson passes to Towns. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Rushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
For 3, Booker nails it from 3. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Now here's Gobert. Clock at 6. Back to Anderson. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Outside Edwards. Paul against Russell. And he buries his first look. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Booker against Edwards. A nice shot by Booker.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
For Minnesota, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Edwards. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Gobert, he's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for DeAndre Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. Lee, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Phoenix on D. Trailing by 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Noel. 6 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:43 left to play in the first. Here's Saric. And it's all tied up.
Boy, what determination from Dario Saric. So good at being aggressive around the rim.
Here's Prince. Pass to Noel. Three-pointer. The shot that time not on target. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Floats one, and yep, it's good.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man, and he loves delivering it.
Here's Lee. Soft touch off the glass.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Minnesota, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Pass to Prince. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Forbes can't get it to go.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Lee. Right side, Craig. And he jams it home with authority.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Kamu berapa kan? Hah? What the heck? That's a sepatu.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Dario Saric.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 16 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Lee. Corner shot. And it's Noel with a rebound.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go.
Here they are, your Suns, Stanford.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive angle.
Paul into the lane. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
There's some elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
Pass to Anderson. Now here's Towns, covered by Johnson. Count that one. Towns just got 6 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And that replay shows
they'll take possessions like that one all day.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there. Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Johnson. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. For Minnesota, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. To the left side wing. Russell from outside. He shoots again, and he takes it up and lays it in. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, just tremendous persistence from Karl Anthony Towns. Even under duress, the ability to stay focused.
Phoenix calls timeout, and pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
The three from Russell. Kept alive. Here's the second effort, and it's Towns with a bucket inside. 10 points for him.
Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
Anderson against Booker. No good with the triple. Minnesota in the lead. From the top of the key. No luck on that one.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Lets it go. Here's Ayton. Buries it down low. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Back to Russell. Outside, Anderson. Back to Russell. Launches it. Here's Gobert. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Pass to Paul. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
Boy, I love Chris Paul's ability to work on the interior. Tenacious, crafty. Few players his size have done it better.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric checks in for Ayton. Craig comes in for Johnson. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Timberwolves also making a change. McDaniels is checked in for Anderson. Here's Edwards. And Booker pulls it down. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Pass to McDaniels. And here's Edwards. Now here's Towns. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Towns.
What the heck?
Power finish.
Karl Anthony Towns embraces the responsibility of being the primary scorer offensively. And boy, if he's in rhythm, it's a nightmare for the defense.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Forbes comes in for Russell. Booker, good. Booker's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, contact will not throw Devin Booker off balance. Great scorers understand how to finish in that environment.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Here's Booker. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Karl Anthony Towns twice on the pipe. Send it back, big fella.
Here's Noel. Excellent D there from Payne. The Suns trailing. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Craig with it. Towns covering. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Noel with some arc. Here's Towns. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
I'll tell you, so many different aspects to his offensive arsenal. Towns flashing solid handle ability.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. The shot's good. Booker's got 13.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
On the wing, Forbes. Defended by Payne. Pass to Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. 18 points for him.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
And we're through the first half of play here.
The Timberwolves.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We've given up a...
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Karl Anthony Towns. He had 18 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This team's making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and their opponent is taking advantage.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Aiden in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And both free throws good for Russell. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And finished off by Anderson.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
And good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
The Suns have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Back to Russell. And the layup falls. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Paul against Russell. There's the triple. Paul's shot is off. Outside Russell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Prince. Now Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Anderson from downtown. Left side, Russell. Over Paul. The shot by Russell, no good. Bridges against Anderson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Guys, this young man does such a good job keeping his balance on the way up to the basket. Mikal Bridges solid at keeping his composure.
Lee, he's checked in for Booker. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Reed's checked in. Pass to Anderson. Here's Prince. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Here's Bridges. Uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Outside Edwards. Paul against Russell. Pass to Reed. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Johnson with it. Picked up by Reed. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good. How about the timing? It can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And Minnesota has possession. Russell, the pass to Edwards.
Two minutes remaining in the
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his 2nd season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' 2nd season towards his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, PA, because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top 2-way players in the league.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Pass to Forbes. 1:24 left in the 3rd quarter. Back to Reed. Now here's McDaniels. The D's right on him. The Suns clear it. Outside Payne. Here's Shamet. Over McDaniels. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Here's Reed. No good on the fadeaway. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. with the 7-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Pass to McDaniel. Yep, that one goes. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne. At the line for 1.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Here's Forbes. Here's Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Towns has got 4 points this quarter. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
And at the close of the 3rd quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Timberwolves, Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. And Towns' 3-pointer is the lead. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brandon?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Minnesota in the lead. And here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
So a point guard who can flush it with authority. D'Angelo Russell takes advantage.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Anderson finds Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Here's Booker. Count it.
Well, with that size and strength for a 2-guard, Booker is a legitimate threat even in traffic.
Russell against Payne. Russell to pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Now here's Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Edwards can't hit. The Suns trailing. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And down it goes. 2 points. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Outside Edwards from behind the arc. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Left side Payne. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
And it's Russell on the drive. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Any point guard in the NBA, particularly one who is not a huge-sized guy, has got to have the floater in his disposal. Go ahead, D'Angelo.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
What the heck?
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Edwards for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Aiden's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Bridges. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Ayton. And a nice finish on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points this quarter.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
And Minnesota calls time here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Ayton.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. It's good on the putback.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Paul passes to Bridges. The 3. It's good.
Yeah.
The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
They get it again. That shot off.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And Paul gets it to go.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
It's scooped up. Here's Towns. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Towns.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Ayton. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Suns lead by 12.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they played together as a unit over this last stretch.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Here's Ayton. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the inside, Towns, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time. Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
Shot is good by Edwards.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Fires the 3. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year.
6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Well, you'd think because of his frame, it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus. Level.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.
Bury my face in my palms. Warrior and a broken heart. Do you know how I feel?
Way off, way off.
I'm so sorry, mate. Do you know how I feel?
Gue lagi off.
Do you know how